Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are playing Rogue Legacy, a new action RPG by Cellar Door Games. It came out on the 28th of June. It is a typical Rogue platformer, except the only catch is instead of lives, you actually have descendants. And for each descendant that you get, after you die, they have different classes, different traits, and a different spell. For instance, this one is Shinobi, and that description would be a fast hero, deals massive damage, but you cannot critical hit, which is the meaning is obvious in that one. And the Barbarian King, which is actually an upgrade from the Barbarian class. I have been playing this game a little bit just to get myself accustomed to it. And the Barbarians can take a lot of damage. They have, I think like 80% more health, maybe even twice as much. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. They have all sorts of different traits like OCD, must clear, house, break stuff to restore magic points, gigantism, which actually really doesn't help you all that much. It actually just provides a bigger target for your enemies. And then there's also ones that I'm not even sure what they do, like pad, peripheral, arterial disease, no foot pulse. And if you look, they all have different spells: blade wall, chakram, and dagger. These just are ways to use up your magic points. It's pretty much just to make you have a ranged attack. And to start off here, I'm just going to go with Sir Dude, because I do not like playing with characters with gigantism, because it makes it way too hard to dodge attacks. At least for now. This is our upgrade tree/castle. This is where you can buy, obviously, all your upgrades. I have I have a fairly good amount of upgrades, and you can also buy different men to help you out. Like, for instance, the very first one you get is a smithy. He helps you unlock the smithy and gain access to fat loot, which essentially means that if you find blueprints in the castle for different set pieces of armor, you can take them to him. He will make you armor, and you will get immensely better. The architect. First I need to explain how this game is generated. It's procedurally generated, which means that each time it's going to be random. Sometimes the castle layout is going to be harder than other times, so you're going to want to obviously not lock those down, but sometimes you get really good ones where there's a lot of treasure chests, lots of opportunities to get treasure and things of that nature. So you pay this guy 30% of whatever gold you collect, and he locks down the architecture for you. The Enchantress, she gives you all sorts of abilities. Like right now, I bought the ability to double jump and to sprint, so those are actually very useful. And then there's all sorts of other class upgrades and then health upgrades, stuff of that nature. Right now I have 870 gold, which is a fairly huge amount of gold. And I'm thinking I'm going to upgrade my attack. And I do not have any new... I was thinking I had new blueprints, but I don't. I'm just not remembering. Let's see, critical chance up. About the weaknesses of enemies, allows you to strike. Let's see, 2% chance. I'm going to upgrade that later. I'm just going to do another attack up. I prefer to upgrade the damage. I do always. And before you enter the castle, this guy takes all of your gold. So you cannot just keep farming it and farming it. You have to use it each time you actually die. And your descendants actually get your gold, apparently. As far as story goes, this the whole premise is that you have this castle and that no one has been able to defeat its mysteries. And there's I guess a secret within concerning your family. I'm not exactly sure about that whole piece of it, but if you notice now with my attack up, I actually do a one-hit everything, which is actually a huge morale booster, if nothing else. Treasure chests usually contain about 150 gold, so those are obviously always worth getting. Nope, do not want to go that way, I need to go this way. I'm actually really surprised I did not get hit there. Can I kill those? No, I cannot. Alright, this room looks a bit challenging, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, this room is no better, and I died. So our dude has been slain by Stolas. Sky runes let you fly by pressing S while in the air. I do not have sky runes, so I'm not sure why it's actually telling me that. If you notice when you die, you get a picture of yourself to hang in your Great Hall. You look at all the enemies that you actually killed, and it obviously tells you who killed you. Alright, so that's the basic premise of this game. Let's see, class mage, class paladin. I'm pretty sure I want to go with... No, I do not want to use that because of his trait. I think I'm gonna go with a mage. I usually don't do mages because I'm not big on using magic, but you know what? Let's do this. Magic damage up. As well increase that since I am a mage after all. This seems like a fairly straightforward room. Of course, as I say that, I almost die. I'm not real sure what's going on with these enemies. Oh, okay. I do not understand this room. Not even a little bit. I guess my guess here is those are actually just going to be for giants. When you have gigantism, you can actually, your sword is actually about twice as big, so it actually has twice the range on it. Let me see if I can get through here without dying. And that's going to be a astounding no. Oh, Lord. As you can tell, this game is actually fairly difficult. It's right up there, and I don't want to say difficulty level with Mega Man, but it definitely has similar characteristics of games of that nature, where the enemies are pretty straightforward, but at the same time hard. You know how it is with those kind of games, or these kind of games rather. All right, who do I want? I wasn't even using magic last time, so that was actually pretty stupid. I think I'm gonna go with a mage again and actually use magic. I don't have enough money to upgrade anything, so I'm just gonna go right on up. Gotta kill these basic tips. If you see a picture moving, then it's going to attack you. And these little platforms here, they allow you to stand on them once you've actually hit them. And this room is just proving to be very difficult. Well, that's embarrassing. Let's see if I can actually get anywhere this time. Well, it's looking like I'm going with a gay giant. Let's see, 80 gold, don't have enough to unlock anything, so I'm just gonna go. Oh boy. Did not expect that. CBO Giant definitely has its advantages. Let's see. There's also a feature in this game called Fairy Chest Objectives, where you're basically into this room, which is essentially a puzzle. Oh, I guess that doesn't make any sense. How do I get across then? I don't get it. Let's see. No jumping. Well. Oh, you know what? I need to be able to fly. That's it. That's it. That's an ability I need that I don't have. Oh, cool. I actually killed him without taking damage. Alright, so I'm not doing the worst. Of course, I probably shouldn't speak too soon, because that can all change very quickly. I'm not really sure at what point you actually beat this game. I'm not sure if it's like games like The Binding of Isaac, where technically yes, you beat the game, but you can still keep on playing and there's still more for you to actually do because it's randomly generated. How that actually works out. But right now I know that there's 4 different regions. There's the Shadow region, the Grass region, and then the Castle region. I'm not sure what the 4th one is. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure I will find it eventually. Then there's these journal entries, which I'm going to go ahead and read this for you. Everything about this castle is off. I can't seem to track any of my headings, and there is no sun or stars to guide me. I find myself backtracking constantly, and I must painstakingly map out my progress lest I go in circles. The maps I've pilfered off the corpses of other adventurers are breathtakingly inaccurate. It is almost as if they were describing a different castle altogether. Perhaps this place does something to the mind, or are the stones truly shifting beneath my feet? Alright, so that was one of my ancestors talking. Essentially talking about how they were mapping out the castle, and that it seems like the other maps are describing a castle of a completely different layout, which is true because each one is different. Okay, there's the land of the darkness, so I'm not going to go down there just yet. Because I'm actually trying to defeat the boss of this area. Each area has a boss, which this one is, this area's boss is fairly, I don't want to say hard, but it's definitely not easy. Because I obviously not beaten it yet. Oh, have to go coin. See if I can get to these guys. Alright, this is the boss room, so I'm actually not going to go in there yet. Ooh, alright, so there's a blueprint, so night bracers that'll allow me to give myself some extra armor. Okay, not going in this room, because I always die in that room. Alright, so we're almost up to 1,000 gold, which is the most I've ever had. So in that regard, at least we're doing well. I would like to be able to maybe face the boss, chance it. Oh, I found another blueprint. Night sword. Alright, so I got another upgrade for my sword to buy, so I know where all this gold is going. Definitely glad I did not go after the boss just yet. Ah, the Maya. Okay, so I found the fourth different area. Oh, no, I need to be going down. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and face the boss. It's this giant eyeball that shoots blood tears at you. Fairly straightforward, and yet still impossible. Oh, oh. I might actually be dying. Yep. Well, I think that's going to be it for this video. Feel free to subscribe, like this video. I'm going to be continuing the series. Hopefully I won't be as bad as we move on. I'm sure I won't be as bad later.